All right, here we go. I'm just going to use the regular deck, and I really have no direction. We're just going to follow what comes out with the assistance I wish. Archangel Gabriel, please join me in this reading. Archangel Gabriel, please join me in this reading. Archangel Gabriel, please join me in this reading. Allow me to share in your discernment and your knowledge of the cards. Knight of Pentacles. Someone's trying to bring something in. This is a package. This is a package being brought somewhere. It's a valuable package. See? Package for a queen or an empress to unbind them from something. Unbind them from a marriage or a contract that they don't know about. With a Queen of Wands. This person tried to create a Five of Cups situation. They were unsuccessful. The Queen of Wands. The trap did not work. This was a group effort, a failed group effort. Now people have to walk away. This group, specifically, this group has to walk away from some sort of conflict that they created. This group has to walk away. They are disappointed. They thought that this greed would work. This entire show was hidden. Okay. About a fortune. Okay. There's these backfires happening because the trap didn't work. Okay. This came out just like this again. And so this group who failed with the trap, they're just being seen as disruptors, led by this Queen of Wands here. Could be a fire sign, feminine energy, either gender. It could just be someone who does dark spell work, right? Even if that is legal documents, creating diversions, right? Legally on paperwork, right? Deceiving. This deception failed, okay? So this Queen of Pentacles is protected by their pentacles here, right? And this is protected by their magical angelic boundary, their Merkaba, okay? They're protected by their Merkaba, right? Another 6, right? Because they're receptive, right? They're receptive to like the Most High, right? Yeah. And so the Most High gives them love. Allows them to triumph over these demons. And their Merkaba causes backfires that actually landed on the Six of Cups. And it also divulges secrets, putting lies to rest. And keeps them out of the Five of Cups, right? Keeps them from losing their cups and creating new beginnings. Yeah, so this Queen of Pentacles is receiving their pentacles. And they keep the ones they have, intact. So their intuition stays intact to fight demons. And break boundaries. Putting demons in like a confined situation with their work that they do. Stopping the demons from moving forward. This is the wish fulfillment of the one who's receiving this as a gift, or the one who stands in this archetype. Something's like a mirror there. So, right, this is just a balance of good and evil, right? So because this person's wish fulfillment is to stop the demons, right, from moving forward, it's not just their wish fulfillment, but their purpose. The demons try to put an even amount of pressure, right, on this person. So, like I said, there's a mirror there. There's multiple mirrorings of energy going on here for this power balance to be maintained, right? Because there are vast-minded entities involved in the situation, right? These are like powerful beings. Another queen right here. And look, just like the 10 of Cups and 10 of Swords, here's the power balance again, the same suit. The cups and the swords. So there's a really strong mirroring energy there. This could be within one person, or this could be two people, right? This is bound in fate. So whatever, this power balance / struggle is, this is like two sides of one coin, right? This is some sort of war, right? To whichever degree depends on your story. But this was strategized, right? Just know this is strategized warfare, right? To force you to defend yourself. to, their intention is to knock down your pentacles, right? You know, to have you, you know, left out back, you know. But that's not how this works, though. That's just their intention. Those bad intentions, you know, more often than not, just don't end well. It's, you know, also the mirroring of karma and dharma here. You know, like I said, there's multiple mirrors going on, right? Archangels, demons, right? So, you know, you see how the intention, right? And like, look what the cards say, right? These cards are touching. The Five of Pentacles isn't touching the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is touching the Nine of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, right? So they're looking pretty good. But these demons, they're right next to the Five of Pentacles, right? So they're reaping exactly what they have sown. Because of a King of Wands. A King of Wands stands up against these energies, stands up against these demons. All right, we'll see if anything comes out of here. Archangel Gabriel. So someone's receiving some bad news here about their cups. Okay, so they're self-realizing that they're in a sad state with something in their life. And this is right on this line here of, you know, I actually have these right next to each other, you know. So it could be two demons that are kind of working together here, right? And it's not working out well for them. Wow. And this says fail. So, you know, it's not working out well for these ones that came after the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, trying to keep a secret, but the secret's out. Take the face down. These people didn't use their intuition with whatever this was to try to make this King of Wands who fights the demons. They tried to make them look like they were in the reverse. Yeah, I didn't pull that out the other deck, but it was on the bottom. It was part of the story so far. Yeah, so this King of Wands has divine armor, right? The King of Wands has divine armor, and these demons tried to make it look like they were some sort of like dark sorcerer, but this person stands in bliss. I mean, just unbelievable. I believe it. Yeah, this was a betrayal. Okay. These people had no boundaries. Ooh. But this person, this person does have heavy boundaries. The King of Wands has 10 wands around him, protecting him. Namaste.